2020. 640 yards and 5 touchdowns. It's AFC West football Monday night.
From the future home of Super Bowl 6, there's a look at SoFi Stadium.
Woo! Bengals lost this game. Jacksonville beat them niggas.
Between the Las Vegas Raiders and Los Angeles Chargers. Training camp in October.
I'm in the game.
And they will elect to not bring this one out. As
to beat the Jets.
The Charger offense readying for their first possession, and it's Justin Herbert at the helm in his second season now out of Oregon.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Herbert on first down now. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
Good tackle.
Your offense has to keep pace.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pick off.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen.
Good shit, Ramsey.
His guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position.
They went you with 3 touchdown passes, dog. I ain't gonna force myself doing the shit they talking about, but we're gonna try to win this game, though. We're gonna try to win this game, though.
Without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win,
motherfucker,
really matters.
Motherfucker just dropped the football, man.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
But defensively,
I gotta take you up the game. You fucking tired already, yo. Off that one play.
You're right back out there after the turnover.
Off that one play. Nope, we're going the opposite direction.
And forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Le'Veon Bell.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Oh, you must want that money. You must want that money. So that nigga do it.
Touchdown on the year. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they
good defense. Good.
Expression called getting on your horse, and I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, next-gen stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk.
You making that a band. I was trying to make you some of that shit off, man.
11 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first
Watch out for Kim.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he'll be taken down at the 44 yard.
Good tackle.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler. To only a yard, and it's second down.
Running back's tired. He breathing heavy.
At the 43-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking sideline, incomplete. Trying to get into Willie Snead there. And it's third down.
Running back tired. Watch Akeem Allen.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh, come on, man. You got to play him. Right there. Good shit. Why they mess you up with the running back, the tight end.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Herbert throwing again. And this is Cook with a grab. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They're trying to get Cook involved seriously, though.
For Cook. 10 catches, 106 yards.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they're going jet sweep.
Yeah.
Here's Tate.
Yeah. Knock that nigga right out the play.
Back to the 19-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert now. That is caught.
If you turn around.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First reception for him. And remember, he leads the NFL in that category here in this first month. Also has a first down. Charger football to start quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Gabe Neighbors, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
From the 27, Burrow flush to his right, and he fires one incomplete.
That's why I don't want you right. I don't want you right there. Get you right up that spot, dude.
Extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
Come on, right back to that damn play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rolling to his right. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll run it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, that's the way you want to
Yeah, we come back.
That's how they feel good about
yeah, we come back next year, man. If you like that, man.
2nd and 4. The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And now they will throw it with Burrow, sliding out of the pocket. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And Henry Ruggs was the first wide receiver taken in the draft a year ago, and he absolutely fit the Raiders' profile of speed, speed, speed. Didn't have the immediate impact that they had hoped, just 26 catches. Hoping to up his game in 2021. He makes a nice catch there.
Kenneth Murray, the Chargers' leading tackler, is a rookie last year, in on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. He'll hit Jackson complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. Rolling to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment, That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Hunter Nicewander on to punt now on 4th down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Room for Jacobs there on 1st down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. He uncorks it for Snead. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So we've reached half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the of football here as the second half is now underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Burrow. And this throw incomplete.
I don't believe he missed the damn ball, but
it's going to lead to 3rd down.
yeah, you know what I mean? How you missed the ball right there?
Running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to
I just
break
need
it up.
3, guys. I need 3.
On 3rd down, it's Jacobs, and he maybe
Of course, he gonna go and let the nigga run past the nigga you supposed to pick up on, man.
4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. $39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Eckler, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Now it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
Why you jump down his way all the time, nigga? Get out his way.
Back at the 38. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, escaping the pressure right. He's got the first. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Here's Burrow. It's caught by Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. There's the stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Bell.
Good run, Le'Veon Bell.
The 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. They'll run with Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert. And complete right side to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35.
I got to watch the tight end, but that's who they. That's the only nigga they throwing.
First down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Where he come from, though? Mother.
He is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He completes it to Tate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The handoff, it's Eckler. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. For the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 129 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. Herbert and the Chargers down by 13, less than 90 seconds to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Herbert finding Tate. A gain of 6 there on first. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Herbert to throw. He's got Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. He's got his man. This is Tate. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert going to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown.
Yeah.
Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this one a victory for the Raiders.